Hi everybody, I'd like to show you how I made a cup holder for the bulkhead of my fishing boat. I started off with a piece of Epex drain tubing, 4-inch diameter, and I cut that in 4-inch lengths like this here. And you gotta watch when you cut because of the spring back. It loses its the thickness of the cut you've made. So you calculate the thickness of your cut you got. I got an opening here of 1 1/4, but as you can see, I had cut 1 3/4 wide, and it sprang back to 1 1/4. So depending on the material you use, you can do a trial and error first. And after that's done, you round off the corners like this to make it smooth a bit, and so that the handle of the cup, doesn't hook on it. Just a question of delicacy, maybe, personal choice. Then I took some scrap hardwood I had and cut some blocks just 1 inch longer than the height of the holder itself. So then after, I took a router and I sort of rounded off the sides, made a groove in it, and the groove is for the bottom plate to hold the cup, which is just a piece of plexiglass cut just, I'd say, about 1/4 of an inch short, so when it fits in, it doesn't overlap, it doesn't stick out further than the thing, it sort of stays inside of it. And after that, sand it off, and then I stained mine. I'll show you the product after, but you can do what you want with it. That is actually the backdrop, the base to hold the holder itself. I've got one here all assembled to show you what it looks like. So if you can see, the bottom plate is just inserted in a notch that I made in this, and that's just the width of a saw cut for the plate, for the plexiglass that I used. So basically that's just it. You can either kitty corner here to screw into the wall, into the bulkhead. You can glue it on if you want. Put the adhesive thing on the back and glue it on, or you could screw. I assembled this to the back block, but you could basically screw the two of them together right straight through to the bulkhead. Okay. Another alternative to this wall piece there, like the hanging piece, is a piece of plexiglass and heat bend it like this. I didn't have a MEPS torch, so I used a heat gun, and as you can see, it made a lot of little air bubbles in there. But I mean, that could be an alternative to making this piece here. So what you do is fix the holder itself onto the plexiglass. I thought of it after. It would have been kind of maybe not that bad if I had kept going and heated the whole plexiglass with the heat gun and made air bubbles all over the thing. It would have made it maybe a different look, because just in a joint like that, it sort of looks like a messed up job. So basically that's all it is. And 4 inches, it comes out to about 3.5 inches in diameter when it's finished. So it's just handy for my stand-up thermos. For wobbling there, it'll keep it in there. But with a regular coffee mug, it just fits snug in there, in that hole. So that's it. Have fun with it if you decide to do it. Have a good one.